What's good, y'all? It's your boy JoshXBarber, and I'm back with another video. Right now I got on them Nike Vomero joints. Let me know what y'all think about them. I got my new LA hat from my co-worker for Secret Santa. You see it? Little off-white vibes with the blue hues on it. About to go cut about 4 or 5 clients today. The week right before Christmas, so it's gonna be a busy week. See y'all at the shop. So I'm about to head to the shop. I have my first client at 11 a.m. When I get to the shop, I'm gonna just get ready for my first client, clean off my clippers, spray them off, and get everything set up. And then we're gonna get right into this video. But anyways, welcome back to the channel, you guys. If you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell for me. It helps the channel out a lot. Today I got a clean like low mid taper that I'm about to do for you guys. Yeah, so let's get right into this cut. So before we knock down anything, we're gonna comb the hair out to get it to lift up off the scalp so we can get a clean, precise cut when we take it down. Y'all see we got some wave action going on. We're gonna be knocking my guy's hair down to a number 2 guard. So pretty much with my client's grade of hair, his texture, I like to keep it kind of thick. I started off with the number 2 guard with the Babyliss Premium Guard. The Babyliss Premium Guard gives like a thicker cut, to be honest. So I wanted to try it out with that just to see if that number 2 guard was a decent height. But I felt like it was a little bit too thick. So I went down to the standard Babyliss Guard. They're thinner. If you guys know the difference, you guys know what I'm talking about. They have 2 different type of guards. I like the thinner guards because I feel like they get a more precise cut and precise fade. As you guys can see, we got it cut down smooth. We took down a pretty good amount of bulk. That number 2 guard with the lever closed was perfect for me. We're about to get ready to go into this taper. So we're going to be keeping a C cup for this taper fade. I'm using my Babyliss FX trimmers to set in this bald line. And then I'm going to come right behind it with the Babyliss Low Pro FX clipper with the lever all the way open, going up about a ½ inch, creating our guideline, and then coming back with the lever halfway closed, and then dropping down to the lever all the way closed to blend this line out. And I'm going to be opening and closing the lever to blend this out periodically. So for the next guideline, I'm going to go in with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, going up about another ½ inch, setting in our next guideline, keeping it parallel to the first one that we made. We want to make sure that we keep it consistent. And then right after coming in with that number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, I came in with our half guard with the lever 1 notch from closed. And I'm just starting up under the guideline of that number 1 guard, flicking up right into it. And then I'm going to close the lever all the way gradually. And then I'm going to be working the lever from all the way closed to halfway closed to blend out this fade. So I'm going to fade down for the rest of the taper, starting with my number 3 guard with the lever all the way closed. And I'm going up right into the bulk of the area and just flicking out, starting that first transition so I can start the fading down process. And then I'm going to come in with my number 2 guard with the lever all the way open, and then drop down to the lever all the way closed and create that guideline. So right here I'm going to begin with my 1½ guard. I have the lever all the way open, and I'm fading right up into that number 2 guard closed area that we finished off at with our previous guard. And I'm just going to fade down by starting off with it open and then closing it to the 1½ all the way closed. And we making sure that we're not going up as high as we did with the previous step. So we're going to quickly move into the next step. Right here I have my 1 guard with the lever all the way open, fading right into that 1½ closed area. We're fading down, so we're just fading right into the same areas, but we're not going up as high with a new guard to create transitions. As you guys can see, I still have a dark line in this taper. It didn't come out like I wanted it to, so I'm going to have to kind of refade it all again. I'm going to fade down once again with the same steps. This is why it's important to fade in systems. I'm able to go to certain areas of the fade and kind of eye which guard I think is in an area because I faded the whole cut in a system. So I was able to come back behind this fade once I did all my steps and kind of redo it, but get a better fade out of it and not really affect how high I push the fade up. Moving right into the neck taper, I'm using my Babyliss FX trimmers again with that chameleon blade on there, 0 gapped. I'm setting in the ball line on the neck taper. Similar steps to the side taper, but quite different because we have more area to play with, and sometimes hair grows differently in different areas. So after setting in the ball line, I'm coming in with my Babyliss Low Pro FX clippers again, setting in our next guideline with our lever all the way open, going up about a ½ inch, making sure that we get it clean and blend it out all the way across so our fade can be consistent. Then we're going to come in with it with the lever all the way closed, hitting the bottom of the guideline to soften it, then opening it 1 notch from closed and blending it right out all together. So for our next guideline, we're going in with my number 1 guard with the lever all the way closed, going up another ½ inch, keeping it parallel to the previous guideline and making sure that I clean it up all the way and get all the hairs, keeping it consistent so our fade can blend perfectly. Or maybe I shouldn't say perfectly, but if you chase perfection, you get excellence. So to blend out this guideline, I have my half guard with the lever all the way closed. Sometimes I start off with the lever 1 notch from closed because on some textures, the half guard is really like a really low cut. And if the hair texture is too fine, sometimes it cuts it too short. Similarly to the side taper, we're going in with our number 3 guard with the lever all the way closed, blending right up into the bulk, just creating that transition area that we need so I can come in with the guards that are actually going to be doing most of the fading work. I'm just starting with the number 3 guard to create that foundation. And then I'm going to come in with my number 2 guard with the lever all the way open, blending right into that number 3 guard area, but flicking out just as we get to the top. And then I'm going to drop down and close my number 2 guard and come back behind that number 2 guard open area and do the same exact thing that I did to the number 3 guard with the 2 guard open area. That's all you're doing when we're fading down. You're just blending right into the higher guard, but you're doing it in the opposite direction. And just watch me and you'll be able to figure out how to do it effectively. Right here I have the number 1.5 guard. Started with it all the way open and blending down all the way till it's all the way closed. So we come right behind that 1.5 guard with the 1 guard with the lever all the way open, which blends right into that 1.5 closed area perfectly. And we're just gonna be fading down from there. We're gonna start with the lever all the way open and then maybe close it halfway and then drop down to all the way closed. And then from there, we're gonna just do a lot of detail work just to get this back taper to be blended exactly how we want it to look. Just like how we did on the side taper, once I was done with my fading system, if I felt like I had any imperfections in my fade, I went back into the same exact fading system and went exactly to those areas that I could kind of eye which guard that I used. And I just went in and I did some detail work, opening and closing the lever, watching the dark areas, and as I'm cutting, watching to see which length cuts it the best, and then I just blend based on that system, and I'm just kind of eyeing it. So once I got it blended out as much as I could with the guards, I'm going in with my thinning shears, just cleaning it up, getting super detailed now in those areas where the guard just kind of had a hard time reaching. So we're gonna move right into the lineup. One of the best parts of the video. Y'all see my client needs it bad. I'm about to clean them up. So I'm gonna start with using my Babyliss Skeleton FX trimmers with that chameleon blade on there. Just starting off this lineup process. Then we're gonna come in with the Wahl Fade trimmers shortly because when I was doing the lining, I felt like on the front side those would do more work for me a little bit better. But as you guys can see, these Babyliss made that C cup crispy, but that Wahl Fade just gets super detailed and gets it like razor crispy almost, depending on the hair texture. But those Babyliss hitting too. I'm gonna come back to them on the neckline, as you guys can see right here with that chameleon blade. I may have to get that chameleon blade sharpened. On different textures of hair, it wants to cut super sharp, and then sometimes it doesn't with that blade, but it's a consistent cut. So I know if I'm able to get it a little bit sharper, I'll be able to do some damage with that. But as you guys can see, back with the Wahl Fade on this side, I was kind of having a little bit of fun just switching up my trimmers. You guys, this is how my client walked in. Needed a taper, needed that lining situated. Y'all know he came to the right spot. We got him fresh. But without further ado, this is the cut. You guys, this is fresh, man. It's a classic taper fade, all natural, no enhancements, with the waves in there, man. We got them right. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this haircut. And make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the video also. And if you guys are new to the channel and you're not subscribed, please make sure you guys go down and smash that subscribe button and click that notification bell. Right here, I tried to get my client the mirror, man. He said, man, you don't even got to show me that, bro. I don't even know why you showing it to me. But he approved, man. He says a fresh cut. We got my dog right. So I had to end the day off by, just sweeping up the hair. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. I'll see y'all on the next video. It's your boy Josh. Peace.